Have you ever considered how specific visual styles become deeply intertwined with a subculture's identity, conveying profound messages without speaking a single word? The integration of fetish elements into the goth aesthetic is deeply rooted in the subculture's early days, drawing from counter-cultural movements, punk rebellion, and a fascination with the theatrical and the taboo. It emerged not as a direct endorsement of specific practices, but as a symbolic expression of rebellion against societal norms, embracing themes of control, allure, and the darker aspects of human psychology. This aesthetic connection primarily stems from several key influences. Firstly, the post-punk era, which birthed goth, carried over much of punk's confrontational spirit and do-it-yourself ethos. This meant questioning conventional beauty and deliberately incorporating elements considered shocking or deviant. Secondly, a significant influence came from the visual language of the 1970s and 1980s S&M club scene, particularly in cities like London and New York. Materials like leather, vinyl, and rubber, alongside garments such as corsets, harnesses, and chokers, were adopted for their strong visual impact and subversive connotations. These choices served as a deliberate rejection of mainstream fashion and a way to explore themes of power and constraint in an artistic manner. The way these elements were incorporated involved a process of recontextualization and stylistic interpretation. Early goths might have combined a thrift store velvet dress with a leather choker or a pair of fishnet stockings. It was less about adhering to strict fetishwear codes and more about using these visual cues to create a distinct, dramatic, and often unsettling silhouette. This allowed for personal expression and a visual language that differentiated them from other subcultures, creating a look that was both alluring and defiant. Understanding this history reveals that the use of fetish materials in goth fashion is often more about symbolic rebellion and aesthetic transgression than about explicit sexual practice. It is about appropriating symbols of the taboo and transforming them into statements of identity, challenging perceptions of beauty and power. This approach resonated with the subculture's introspective and often melancholy themes, using clothing to explore the darker, more complex facets of human experience. Ultimately, the historical intertwining of fetish aesthetics with goth fashion speaks to the subculture's enduring desire to challenge boundaries and express individuality. By deliberately adopting and adapting these visually striking elements, goths created a powerful, unique identity that continues to evolve, constantly pushing against societal norms and inviting deeper thought about expression and allure.